EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. They run once more with McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey on the carry. An 8-yard pickup. First down, 49ers.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second down and 8. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up And now they face third down. They'll run the sneak. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defense.
And he's in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his second touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Atwell sent in motion here. To throw right away is Stafford. He finds Kupp along the out route. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
The NFL's 3rd leading rusher a season ago, it's Kyren Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. They face 2nd down and 7. Atwell sent in motion here. It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. No chance at all. He'll go down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Stafford working from the pistol. This is intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
2nd down and 3. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Throwing the out route, Ayuk has it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
On second down, Purdy. He'll check this down to the running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down, San Francisco.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Stafford now on 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. In motion, it's Robinson.
Monday. White. 22.
Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is...
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Stafford now to throw on 1st down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, He's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route, but this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Second down, it's Stafford. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter.
14, Rams nothing.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. 22.
They go play action with Stafford. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Stafford. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long.
Ready. White.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
The Rams may go to 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll go with Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the Niners' 10-yard line.
Double right.
Atwell sent in motion here.
59.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first.
Oh, big hole, left side. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 90 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Atwell sent in motion here.
Hey, 22! Double right!
Now a first down throw for Stafford. Hupp brings it in left side.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Set! 21!
A shotgun snap to Stafford. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Charvarius Ward. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch and they can't get out in front.
Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll motion over Samuel. 3rd and short. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This one will be from 37 yards out. Udi's kick is good. And the Niners extend the lead to 24-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
They're on the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
Hey!
Atwell sent in motion here. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Purdy works out of the pistol. That's caught by McCaffrey. And this one will not work. He goes out of bounds. They're going to drop 4 on that one.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Down to the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That veteran combo, Stafford and Kupp, do it again, hooking up for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
50-50. 50-50.
He'll drop to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. The break, the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Purdy now. He'll throw on 1st down. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
Oh, a man wide open. He's got it. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco. So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes. The extra point is good. And the 49ers keep rolling right along. 38-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Alert! 10.
Stafford now on 1st down. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field. A chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. Again, it's Purdy. He'll set up the screen here to Pearsall. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've reached halftime in a game that is all but over here at the break, as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Here we go.
Jimmy G going to throw it here on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half. They just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board. Now it is 1st and goal. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And good strength shown there. He takes it down to the 8.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Purdy now on second down. to the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff.
The kick is good. Makes the score Niners 48, Rams nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Garoppolo. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Charvarius Ward. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. Inside the 40. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Purdy on first down. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Has his man, it's Samuel. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick 6. I mean, the last thing you want to do is the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick 6 we saw in the last possession.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
3rd and 9. Throwing is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Purdy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
3rd down, Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
First down, San Francisco.
So Kittle comes in motion. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Kyle Juszczyk. Touchdown, San Francisco. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Now on the return, he has lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
First down, 49ers.
To throw on first down. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Braden Fisk is there to bring him down. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the 49ers will extend their third quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. 13. 13.
Now Garoppolo. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17. At the
Jimmy G now on 2nd down. And that one incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Stoppage for an injured player. 2nd and 7. Now Purdy. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here's 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Niners add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, Garoppolo. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. He'll go play action. Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That is well done there. Converting on 3rd and 15. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to take this all the way home. Kyle Juszczyk, touchdown, 49ers. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Take it to the house. 21.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Two.
Now Garoppolo. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Throwing, Dobbs. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the 4th quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think could be pretty interesting. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line. 65. Here we go.
A give, and here comes Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
They'll go again with Williams. And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Back! Here we go.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
11. 2.
They'll go for it. It's Williams.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 9.
21. Here we go.
It's another run here for Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Jimmy to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. That's a gain of 15. 1st down, L.A.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds onto that ball for 1 count longer. And most likely was going to result in a sack.
Here we go.
They run over center with Williams. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage when he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
13.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
21.
To throw, here's Garoppolo. Connects with Kupp on the slant. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Right back to the fullback. We'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
No help from those last 2 runs. It is 3rd and 13. And that'll be intercepted by Tre'Davious White. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
On the carry, it's Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now it's Garoppolo. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And more of the same. Another interception. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick-6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Garoppolo. He'll find his tight end in the middle of the field to Higbee. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. Now this offense can use the first of their timeouts. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
Here we go. 1, Omaha. Sixty-five.
Jimmy G going to go play action here. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
12, fellas, here we go.
Play action now. It's Garoppolo. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.